Paris Saint-Germain are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer. One of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position, following in the steps of the great Kaiser, who some have said is the only sweeper that was better than him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He's got away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Merino. It's Forlan! And he should have made them pay.
Forlan has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That is lovely. He's found some space. O'Reilly, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in! Must be! He's come in hard. And he's there to get it away. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found a way through. He is just caressing the ball. Forlan! Barcelona have reclaimed it. Now he's running away. Roll! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Paris Saint-Germain are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Thiago in acres of space out wide. Adams tries to clear. Takes a shot! And that has been cleared. Xavi Alonso. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Forlan. He's picked his way through. Forlan.
Oh, really well played.
And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Paris Saint-Germain just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Paris Saint-Germain are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Paris Saint-Germain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's heaved it away. Taken back almost at once.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that was vital. That's going to go a long way. Jim, what do you think?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more emphasis technically than adding to it. It's all got a little limit.
And it's Neymar. Puyol cuts out the pass. Puyol clears. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between 0 the score.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Forlan. Well timed, excellent interception. O'Reilly. I think we're just about done here. Forlan has the space to scheme. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lovely feet. Hakimi. In towards the back stick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win.
चलो गाइस, मैच स्टार्ट होने वाला है। चलो गाइस, मैच स्टार्ट होने वाला है। अबे यार, ये तो छोड़ के भागी गया, क्या करा जाए। अबे यार, ये तो छोड़ के भागी गया, क्या करा जाए। जल्दी से लाइक कर दो गाइस।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Here comes the corner. Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Puyol with the clearance. Ball is over the line. Paredes has the space to scheme. Puyol clears it away. Yamal purring. Yamal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bellingham, good, strong chance, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Messi's real chance! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Paredes. And it's Bellingham. And here's Osimhen. Shot goal! Loose ball now, and there's a check. Oh, what has happened here? Yamal's cross. Has a look and plays it forward. Fernandez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he's whipped it across. Keeper has taken... Can he finish? That is wonderful from Rijkaard. A finish right from the top floor.
Very welcome relief.
इसको भी खेलना है guys.
Too grateful to captain for misfortune.
Well, you might be a bit hard, Peter, but I just can't get the feeling that they should have done a better job.
As planned.
Look, you've got to have your boots to pull those off.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Dink through. And he's there to clear it. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
तो guys, मैं इतनी देर से भाई
The
खेल ही
second
नहीं
half
रहा
then,
था.
just getting
मेरा
going.
फोन कहाँ रहा कोई गोल
He
मारा.
is through here. Lofted
bad.
in. And he's going to get rid. Well, they've got it again. Van Dijk. Oh, that's ambitious.
अपने आप को तोप रहे हैं कांग्रेस.
He's gone looking for safety. Deftly away. And back almost to the box. Back keeper it goes. And he thumps it clear. Tries to play it through. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, he is slightly undercooked that one.
Turkey clearly should go for the easier pass. Now they have to quickly regroup.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
क्या लगता है?
Fernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
De Bruyne crosses. Messi. Oh, good.
Well played, well stopped.
Yamal, the puppet master, looked to pull the ball has bounced loose now. He'll try to keep this alive.
1-2 खेल रहा है यार ये प्लेयर लग रहा है 1-2 खेल रहा है.
It's Yamal. Interest averted.
यार ये clean pass.
And he's let fly.
हाँ no. मैनुअल भाई अपनी मैनुअल जो मैकेनिज्म है वो दिखा रहे हैं. नायर भाई नायर मैनुअल नायर. लो जब तक कि मैं दाम लोड खा लेता हूँ गाइस.
All in towards the middle. No chances there. Tries from a long way out. Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
तक मैं गेम खेलता हूँ जब तक आप लोग बुलाएं सपोर्ट करते हैं.
Smartly reclaimed. Looking for Madwig. Hakimi is there and he can get that clear.
बहुत लैग कर रहा है यार.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is this game could yet yield a winner.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Stones makes the interception. Can he get on the end of this?
Lovely that.
And this is Roll. Skims one in. He's having a shot! Oh wow, that's crazy! So
Oh
is
my.
that it? Is this the moment they stole it? One sweeping move executed with the efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such a adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. Very impressive.
स्टोन की चड्डी फाड़ने के बाद
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
attacking 3 yard.
Gabriel, that's... oh, relief! Relief at last, the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Rijkaard, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted this. I mean, look at those...
मैं हल्ला डले दीवाने 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 हम तो हैं आपके दीवाने 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 के दीवाने बर्बाद हो गई मेरी स्किल। टोनी एडम्स आपके पास कोई स्किल्स हैं? ओह नो, टोनी एडम्स भाई के पास स्किल्स नहीं। वी हैव टू गिव स्किल्स टू टोनी एडम्स। पहले कमाएंगा फिर स्किल देंगे। देख सकते हैं मेरा यह दोस्त असल नामी गेम खेल रहा है इस वक्त। 5000 हो गया। लेसांद्रो टोनाली अरे तेरी ये तो राज खोल रहा। 1 मिनट गाइस, आप लोगों को हम कुछ दे देते हैं। वन मिनट बस रुक जाइए। सुई अड्डा। अबे यार ये था ना। हेलो दोस्तों, खुशी की बात ये खुशी की नहीं, खुशी की बात ये है कि हम लोगों ने तोनाली भैया को खरीद लिया है, पैसा दे के खरीद लिया है। ये देखिए लेसांद्रो तोनाली अपने डब्बे, ये देखिए लेसांद्रो तोनाली आते हुए। आ गए भाई, आ गए अपने जनाब भाई। आ गए यार, ये तो मिल गए भाई। यहाँ जाके हम लोग इनको जो है थोड़ा सा लेवल अप कर देते हैं। क्या कर देते हैं? लेवल अप। भाई हैं DMF, CMF DMF चालू हो गया। परदेश की थोड़ी सी कम रेटिंग है, वरना उसको यूज़ करते हैं एज अ DMF। जब तक कि ब्राइटनेस थोड़ी बढ़ा लेते हैं हम लोग। ये हो गए हम लोग, इनको दे दिया। ये हमारे भैया हो गए पूरे तैयार। अभी किनकी जगह जाएंगे बस ये देख। उत्ती रोमेरो भाई बढ़िया है, स्टोन्स भाई की जरूरत है। एंजो भाई मस्त खेल रहे हैं, लेकिन एक मैच में इनको लगा के देखते हैं। चलिए DMF, ऐसा DMF भाई कैसा खेलते हैं। चलिए एक मैच यूज़ करके इनको देखते हैं। ना करियो। गाइस, एक मेरा दोस्त है GTA लवर YT, उसको सब्सक्राइब कर लें आप लोग। GTA लवर YT को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए प्लीज़। चलो लेसांद्रो तोनाली को खिला के देख लेते हैं गाइस। 100 का लेसांद्रो तोनाली है अपना। तोनाली भाई अपने 100 के हैं, ज़्यादा के नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी चेक कर लेते हैं कैसा खेलते हैं लेसांद्रो भाई। न्यूकासल में तो अच्छा खेल रहे थे।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
In Portugal. आप लोग कह रहे हैं वो प्लेयर,
there's the whistle.
हम बता रहे हैं गाइस, वो
so many teams now play one up front, Jim. It's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
गलत वाला क्रॉस दबा दिया, दबाना था पास। अरे 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 यार, इतना इजी पास है, छोड़।
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
हमने हक दिया।
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age. I think he was the main.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
भाई
Oh, he's
जानवर
managed to get
ये
it all
जानवर
wrong.
की फौलाद कौन लेके आया?
has
ये
every
क्रिस्टियानो
reason to
रोनाल्डो
be
इसने जरूर
disappointed
लगाया
after
होगा।
being played in
इसने
so well.
क्रिस्टियानो
The
रोनाल्डो
gaffer
जरूर लगाया
won't let him
होगा।
forget that.
क्रिस्टीना इसने जरूर यूज किया।
Oh, that pass isn't the best. João
यार
Cancelo.
बड़ा लैग करता है यार, मस्त
Yamal.
लैग है बस।
Quarter of an hour played. And he was quick to react. Tonali charging forward, all at his feet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
yellow.
And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
सोनाली भैया को कैसे गिरा दिया यार इसने?
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Chance missed. Chance missed.
Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Yamal. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Now he's got space here. And this is Forlan. And he shoots! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
That's a cute ball. That's a decent clearance.
Manuel lawyer. इनका यही तो नाम है।
Aimed beyond the defence.
Manuel
João Cancelo.
Lawyer है
Yamal.
नाम में ही lawyer है भाई।
Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
भाई हमें ये नहीं समझ में आता इस पेस का जब बीच में एक प्लेयर उसको
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
तो साला ये फोन में इतना बस
Looking for options for movement. 40 minutes gone. Half time closing in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi. Pass. Bellingham.
अरे
Here's the team's great visionary. That's good pressure. Him off it. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he's heaved it away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And it's hoisted clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Berbatov. Deftly away. Oh, what a ball! Passing is crisp and sharp. Forlan. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he thumps it clear. Tries to put... Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Berbatov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bangladesh with the corner, there first. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Bangladesh really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, no joy this time. Scholes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and could backfire. Sit back, and it maybe at a...
He's having a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Bangladesh look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Chance here to counter. No way through there. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. And he thumps it clear. Out towards the flank. And the finish! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Forlan. Now it's Marino. Opts to play it back. And the shot! It's a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah,
It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Fulham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be... In he goes again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Fulham really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Looking to play him in. Take the shot! And it's come back out to him. And that's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Marino, he can run onto that. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Played out to the left flank. Mikel Merino kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Forlan. Oh, what chance, surely! Forlan finds himself offside. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Merino. De Bruyne. Now it's Marino. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Schmeichel clears and claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Drogba, and this is Shevchenko. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
A header! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. And it's Olmo. Wriggles his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Danny Olmo!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Merino. And here's Shevchenko. Hakimi. Fernandez. And it's Marino. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now that's well seen too. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now he's chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great football, shot and save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can clear their lines. Raul. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. And here's Bojan. A heavy challenge. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Shot a goal! And it's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect! Utterly ideal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare.
So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis.
everybody, and welcome to today's match. Brazil against Paris Saint-Germain. There will be 1 minute added time. And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution. added minutes has been indicated.